Just changing subjects for 1 second. The administration has expressed a complete confidence in how all the deportation flights to El Salvador were conducted. But now that the administration has conceded that there was an error of one Salvadoran national, will there be any reviews conducted? And does the president express any thoughts on the one error that was disclosed in court last night?
Well, first of all, the error that you are referring to was a clerical error. It was an administrative error. The administration maintains the position that this individual who was deported to El Salvador and will not be returning to our country was a member of the brutal and vicious MS-13 gang. That is fact number one. Fact number two, we also have credible intelligence proving that this individual was involved in human trafficking. And fact number three, this individual was a member, actually a leader of the brutal MS-13 gang, which this president has designated as a foreign terrorist organization. Fact number four is that foreign terrorists do not have legal protections in the United States of America anymore, and it is within the president's executive authority and power to deport these heinous individuals from American communities. It is a promise he campaigned on. It is a promise he is keeping. And every single person in this room should be grateful for that, considering especially MS-13 is very prevalent and prominent here in the District of Columbia, in Maryland, and in Virginia. And the president, the attorney general, everyone who has been involved in these operations is focused on eradicating these criminals. And
want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to. We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
I'm gonna start crying again. You know, we just keep winning. Oh, F around and find out. Fake news. Yeah, you reporters, you so-called journalists, you know, y'all ignore everything else. You don't want to report on everything. You don't want to tell the truth. Yeah. Yeah. But here she is, man. I'm here for it.
Rising up, back on.
I'm here for it, man. Yeah, buddy. Miss Caroline. It says she's 27, fearless, energized, and runs circles around every legacy reporter in the room. She is the nightmare the left didn't see coming. Yes, indeed, man. Hope y'all ready for it. You know, pulled out the receipts on and shuts down the fake news. Well, what's going on, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. One love to the human race. Common sense. Truth. Join the family if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't give a damn what your skin color is, what age you are, if you got a lazy eye, some missing teeth, if you got some gold teeth, some silver teeth in there, you got a dimple over here, some freckles over here. Don't care. We all live in this very, very fast time travel in this corrupt scam matrix, man. And we wishing the best in everybody's life, you know. And we are against them, you know, we are the media now, you know, and we're against this other so-called media, mainstream media, you know, they just can't seem to tell the truth. Fear mongering. They want to drag conservatives again through the mud, Trump through the mud, MAGA through the mud, you know. But our press secretary, ain't nobody pulling out no binder. There's no more big binder. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't earn it. Nah, ain't no more of that up there speaking. No, I'm here for it, man. Ain't no, it's the brutal, honest truth. Whether you like to hear it or not, the brutal, honest truth. Ain't nobody up there lying with no big old binder. You know, that big old binder. We threw that big old binder in the middle of the street, ran it over, put the truck back in reverse and ran it over again. Yeah. This administration is a night and day difference, man. And I'm here for it. Put the and these activist judges, put them on the plane with the members. Send them to El Salvador. Send Nate to El Salvador. That's what I want. I want to see the judges. And take some of the people on from CNN and on those ladies on the spew. Put them on the plane to El Salvador. Yeah, get on the plane. Talk to the gang members. Ask them how they doing. You know, give them a handshake. Give them a hug. And see what they do. See how they respond. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. They say, Rick, sir. Rick, sir. You shouldn't have said that, Rick, sir. Rick, sir. You shouldn't have said that, sir. You know? But she isn't playing around, man. Well, play it again.
And let me tell you why we've made this commitment. MS-13, may I remind each and every one of you, is a brutal and vicious gang. They raped and strangled a 20-year-old autistic woman to death in Maryland. They hacked 4 people to death with machetes in a park on Long Island.
Oh, man. It's a disgrace, man. It's heartbreaking. You know? But the activists, the liberals, these Democrats, they want the gang members here. They want you to turn you make the plane make a U-turn. You know, then they come out and say, you know, and also Trump is also going to deport American citizens next. Trump's going to deport American citizens next. I mean, it's just a disgrace, man.
They have kidnapped, sexually tortured, and shot a teenage girl in Texas after she insulted them, allegedly. Killed and mutilated a 17-year-old girl in Virginia, stabbing him 16 times and cutting off his hands. They beheaded and cut out the heart of a man in Washington, D.C. They raped and murdered a 13-year-old girl in California. They sex trafficked a slew of young girls, including one who was just 12 years old. Raped an 11-year-old girl in Brooklyn while her brother was in the room. Sex trafficked a 13-year-old in Maryland and Virginia. Miles away from this White House, even beating her 26 times on her backside with a baseball bat. Pressured homeless New Yorkers to undergo unnecessary surgeries such as spinal fusion in order to bolster their fraudulent lawsuits. These are vicious criminals. This is a vicious gang. And I wish that the media would spend just a second of the same time you have spent trying to litigate each and every individual of this gang who has been deported from our country as the innocent Americans whose lives have been lost at the hands of these brutal criminals. We maintain our position, and very strongly so.
See, I'm telling y'all, man, she ain't nothing to be around with. I keep telling you. Put CNN, put this clip on there. I got a challenge for you, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, all y'all. Put this clip on there. Y'all won't play this clip. They refuse to play this clip of what she just said. They refuse to play it. Refuse to play it, man. You know. I mean, I love how she been handling the media, man, the fake news, these reporters. I love how she's been handling everybody.
Look at the unfair trade practices that we have. 50% from the European Union on American dairy. You have a 700% tariff from Japan on American rice. You have a 100% tariff from India on American agricultural products. You have nearly a 300% tariff from Canada on American butter and American cheese. This makes it virtually impossible for American products to be imported into these markets, and it has put a lot of Americans out of business and out of work over the past several decades. So it's time for reciprocity, and it's time for a president to take historic change to do what's right for the American people, and that's going to take place. Look at.
I'm here for it, man. I am here for it. But we got new reports coming out. She has confirmed that Elon Musk is stepping down are false. But, you know, like the fake news just can't get it right, man. You know, and a lot of people don't even know about the 130 days. Elon Musk and President Trump have both publicly stated that Elon will depart from public service as a special government employee when his incredible work at Doge is complete. And he was shooting for 130 days, you know. But you know, the fake news just can't get it right. But basically, this is one of the fake news Atlantic story. The Trump administration deported a Maryland father by mistake, you know, but the truth was he was an MS-13 gang leader tied to human trafficking. Yeah. You know, but they just can't ever get it right. You know, this is why we're here, family. This is why we're here. One of the reasons why we're here. You know, I know we give y'all a lot of good laughs and good vibes on the channel, but we're also here to tell the truth, you know, and that's something they just can't do.
The error that you are referring to was a clerical error. It was an administrative error. The administration maintains the position that this individual who was deported to El Salvador and will not be returning to our country was a member of the brutal and vicious MS-13 gang. That is fact number one. Fact number two, we also have credible intelligence proving that this individual was involved in human trafficking. And fact number three, this individual was a member, actually a leader of the brutal MS-13 gang, which this president has designated as a foreign terrorist organization. Fact number four is that foreign terrorists do not have legal protections in the United States of America anymore. And it is within the president's executive authority and power to deport these heinous individuals from American communities. It is a promise he campaigned on. It is a promise he is keeping. And every single person in this room should be grateful for that, considering especially MS-13 is very prevalent and prominent here in the District of Columbia, in Maryland, and in Virginia. And the president, the attorney general, everyone who has been involved in these operations is focused on eradicating these criminals and terrorists from our communities.
The vice president said he was a convicted member of MS-13. What evidence is there to back that up?
There's a lot of evidence, and the Department of Homeland Security and ICE have that evidence, and I saw it this morning.
Oh man. Says she torched another fake news reporter. Said ICE was deporting a violent gang member simply for having tattoos. You know, they ought to be ashamed of themselves, man, for real. You know.
You can get classified by simply having certain symbols in your tattoos and wearing certain streetwear brands. That alone is enough to get someone classified as TDA and sent to El Salvador.
That's not true, actually, Andrew.
According to this document, it is.
No, according to the Department of Homeland Security and the agents, have you talked to the agents who have been putting their lives on the line to detain these foreign terrorists who have been terrorizing our communities? TDA is a vicious gang that has taken the lives of American women. And our agents on the front lines take deporting these people with the utmost seriousness, and there is a litany of criteria that they use to ensure that these individuals qualify as foreign terrorists and to ensure that they qualify for deportation. And the president made it incredibly clear to the American public that there would be a mass deportation campaign of not just foreign terrorists but also illegal criminal aliens who have been wreaking havoc on American communities. And shame on you and shame on the mainstream media for trying to cover for these individuals who have. This is a vicious gang, Andrew. This is.
Put Andrew on the plane to El Salvador. Put Andrew on the plane to El Salvador.
It's a vicious gang that has taken the lives of American women.
The government filed in court, which says all.
And you said yourself there are 8 criteria on that document.
They need 8 points.
And you are questioning the credibility of these agents who are putting their life on the line to protect your life and the life of everybody in this group and everybody across the country. And their credibility should be questioned. They finally have a president who is a.
I'll tell you something, night and day difference, man. From this lady and that lady with that big old binder. Yeah, buddy, she not effing around, and I'm here for it, man. I am here for it. You know, I am here for it, man.
There's one country the president cares most. I don't have a specific number, but I can tell you there have been quite a few countries that have called the president and have called his team in discussion about these tariffs. But again, there's one country the president cares most about, and it's the United States of America, and doing what's best for the people who elected him to this office to restore their jobs, their wealth, and their prosperity.
They won't ever get it, man. They won't ever get it right. They'll never understand, man. That's what we're against. But what do y'all think of Caroline Levitt, man? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I love y'all. We got a lot of big things coming today and the rest of the week. And again, if you're new here, join the family. And follow your boy at OkayRickk on Twitter. On X, we are following everybody back. And there's a lot of y'all I need to respond back to. But there's so much happening right now. But I'm definitely going to be responding back to all you. And, you know, we're going to be spreading that love, man. One love, baby. But follow me. And I'm definitely going to follow all you back. We are already following over 1,000 some Patriots. Common sense Patriots, I follow back. And I look forward to following all you guys back today. So hit that follow button. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one, man. Peace and love, you guys.